So have a wonderful day ashore, and we will see you back on board this evening. Thank you.
And we are here on the tender boat. It's a lifeboat.
Hey, look, it's everybody.
And we are in Qaqortoq in Greenland. Here is the little village. Actually, we're doubling the size of this village. Actually, the village is about 3,200 people, so we'll have 2,500 on board guests. So, but this is the typical Greenland houses. And our tour is going to leave at 11, so we have a couple of hours. We're going to walk around and do a little walking tour first in the fog. It's about 40 degrees, and it's going to be about the high for the day, and the weather is going to be what you see right now. And they're going to be rotating 2 tenders. There's actually 17 groups or more in the tendering, so it's going to go back and forth. Each one holds 120 persons maximum. All right, we'll see you on shore. All right, so we're on the tender boat. Welcome to Qaqortoq. I got 4 layers on. You need to make sure you dress in layers. So there's the ship in the background. Let me take a photo of that ship. All right, so it's foggy. It's not raining, it's just fog. So there is the ship. We're using the lifeboats for tendering. And again, this fishing village has about 3,200 population. It's very large by Greenland standards. And look at the houses. Welcome to Qaqortoq. Our tour will meet right over there by that red building and the white tent in front. Here's our little, right there. There's our dock right there. So there you go. And the fog here kind of goes in and out. You can see the ship pretty good. But there's your typical houses. We opted to sit on the upper deck. And that's where we're going to be getting off the little tender boat. It's a lifeboat. Looks like they got 4 of them running back and forth. So it's a pretty smooth operation. And there it goes, back to pick up some more guests in Qaqortoq. All right, so for people who don't have a tour, you can actually get off here in Qaqortoq and get a tour. Bus tour, 3 stops, locally guided, $50. Iceberg tour, I would do that if I didn't have a tour, $150. That's pretty cool. And then they show little trinkets here, some of the rocks. All right, so we got off the tender, we made a right, and going up the little hill here, you see the ship in the background. And we're just up here walking around. There's just a bunch of little houses, and we'll flip it around and show you what we see. Okay, you can see the colorful houses. They're all very similar. There's the ship. A couple of little houses up on that hill over there. So since I have a couple of hours, a little bit less than that, maybe an hour and 40 minutes time, I'm going to go ahead and just check out the views. You can see these row houses, I guess, on the top. And they say that the fog could burn off pretty soon. And I'm not sure which way to go. I'm going to go over here just to see. There is a walking tour. There's also some, this is the police station right here. And there's walking tours that you can actually go in people's houses. The people will invite you in their homes, and you can sit there. They'll serve you coffee and snacks, and they'll tell you about life here in Greenland. Qaqortoq. Qaqortoq. I don't know how you say it. I guess we'll learn soon when we get on our tour. But this is a village of about 3,200. And that's about what you see here. And those ones up on the hill, those are pretty cool. So we'll see what we can see next. Well, we went up to the top of this little hill here, and it's just the same stuff, just a little closer from what you saw down there below. So there's really not much to see walking around here. There's the ship. It's residential. And the houses are all the same style. Kind of a wood siding. You can see the colors. You can see they're all very similar. Corrugated roofs in some cases. Not sure what that material is over here, but instead of like shingles, it's like a roll of some sort of asphalt. But this is Greenland, but there is green right here. And the cars do drive fast. There's no real pedestrian walkways. There's no accessible areas here. And look at some of the granite. So yeah, we'll just head back to the pier where we landed here on Qaqortoq and get ready to go on our tour. Gonna go walk on the ice cap.
I can say.
Say it.
Qaqortoq.
Qaqortoq.
Yeah, Qaqortoq.
Qaqortoq. That's close. Okay, so it's gonna be Qaqortoq. That's how you say it. All right, we're at the souvenir shop. Here's a little geodesic dome house. This is the Qaqortoq. There's the post office right there. And we're going to come over here and walk up this little walkway and just take a stroll across. Yep, let's go up there. All right, so we're just walking around towards the other direction. There's a little bridge down there. It's all residences. Here's a little cafe. And here's this, I think that's the name of the street. See if you can pronounce that. I don't know. I can't. We're going to go down to this bridge. Just like the bear climbed over the mountain to see what he could see. Looks like there's a way up on the top of that, probably a hiking. It's a boardwalk. See that walkway that goes up to that communications dish? We don't have time to do that, but we're going to go down here and see what the view is from this little bridge. There's a nice view of the ship. There's a little duck down here. He must not be cold. I'm sure that water is. It's a nice little view here. It's real pretty. Barb. All right, so it's a nice little brook here, draining out into the ocean. Here's a market. Sisami. It's one of the easier names to pronounce. I think we're going to go in there and look. Looks like fish market over here. The boats come in. And let's check out, what does it look like in a market? This is a market. And they have GPS, they have Garmin. It's not a grocery store. They have knives. They have pastries and coffee, but that's, and then some supplies and guns. That's what they have here. Let's take a look at the pastries they have here. Breads. And croissants. These things. Okay, they got lots of stuff here. And then they have a little bit of other snacks. Looks like a pizza, like a cheese bread. It looks like a lemon tart. This looks like a cream-filled something. These are all cream-filled somethings. So anyway, that's what they have here. All right, so we're over here at the fish market. There's a couple of interesting things going on here. Looks like they're selling vegetables of some sort. Not sure what those are. Oh my goodness. Looks like the intestines of something. They're gonna feed, they're feeding fish or something down here. These are the different sizes of smelt and little tiny smelts. Interesting. And she's feeding, yeah, that's some kind of intestines. She's got some kind of intestines from an animal. I'm not sure what it's from. She's gonna cut it. These are the different smelts. Little ones, big ones. And this is, I saw her throw one in there earlier.
It's gross.
It is gross, but you know. Something eats it. This is the fish market. She says it smells like fish. Whoa, this is the fish market. Wow, look at that beautiful salmon. Look at those beautiful salmon. Wow. Fresh salmon. Here's another one. I'm not sure what it is. I'm either thinking Arctic char or brown trout. Might be the Arctic char. And here's some of the other stuff you can buy. I have no idea what it is. Wow. I don't know what that comes from right there. It's big, whatever it is. Let's find out. What is this? What is this? What is this? Turnips. Wow, they're big turnips. I guess they grow turnips here. There's a store. Pottery. I'm sure my wife's in there. We'll go find her. We're heading back to the main area by the pier. This was just a little walk around in Qaqortoq. Look at that, it's got a little bell. You go up and you ring the bell, that means it's dinner time. But that's pretty much all there is to do here, unless you go on a tour, a rib boat, or a whale watching, or glacier, or city tour, they'll take you around. Other than that, it's not a place you want to just walk around. There's nothing to do here. So, hope you enjoyed my little walkabout in the booming town of Qaqortoq, Greenland. And now, make sure you check out my video for the ice cap tour. We will go to the ice cap and walk on the ice caps. Okay, give this a thumbs up, please, and we'll see you on the next video. But wait, there's more. We walked up the hill a little bit more, and there's an old historic house here. I think it had to be built in the 1800s. There's a cannon in the front. And there's the Norse Museum that's being renovated. Uh-oh, some lady just fell on the steps. She's laughing. Okay, she's okay. That's the Norse Museum. So part of the walking tour, I'm sure, will come up here. That little...
I got a photo of a little house.
A little house there. A little mother-in-law house, maybe the first mother-in-law suite in the world. Okay, so the bonus coverage, to recap, come further up away from the port. There's your historical home, your Norse church. There's a church up there and a viewing platform. The path will take you up through these paths through there to look at people's homes. Don't go inside. There's a bank. And there's homes. There's a home there. There's a home there. And that is your bonus coverage from Qaqortoq in Greenland.